I think being an African American graduate is honestly, man, it's an honor, man. I know a lot of people who don't even think about secondary education where I'm from. So the fact that I've made it to this point, man, I think it's actually really an honor. The fact that I'm lucky to be here.
I feel great about being an African American graduate, not just African American, but also female, because we're not really looked at as being someone who's going to finish school and graduate. We're expected to go get married and have kids, so I feel great graduating.
I'm getting a strategic communications degree with a minor in business marketing. I plan to be a radio person now. I actually have my own radio show every Tuesday at 10 a.m. with Shayna Say, 93.9 FM on Lexington Community Radio.
I am getting my degree in art. I either want to be a medical illustrator or art administrator. And I plan on either going to graduate school or an intern somewhere out of Fleming County in Kentucky.
I'm getting my degree in Convergent Media. So with that, I want to become a producer. I want to be able to do radio production, TV production, music engineering, all that. So I'm going to have my own production company at the end of all this. Yes. No, I'm actually a second generation college student, but I'm the first female.
First generation student. I don't even think my grandfather graduated high school.
No, my mom actually just went back and graduated, so she put a lot of emphasis on it, and she kind of paved the way for me and my brothers and sisters.
I mean, I think it makes me very proud, the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm beating statistics. Like, man, you know, a lot of people don't make it to this point. So for me, I'm very proud to be an African American and a graduate of college.
I don't know. I feel like I help everybody feel like, and my family feel like it was possible for us to do, because we're the first people to even come to college, let alone graduate. And a lot of our cousins are like following our footsteps, you know, doing what we do. So it's really a good thing.
I feel really proud. I want to say a little pressured, but just because I want to make sure I do everything right so that I can set a good example for not just all my little cousins, but especially the females, because I feel like I'm the role model that they're looking towards. Like, okay, Vita did it. She went to college. She did multiple clubs in college, and she graduated in her 4 years, and she's going out to get her master's. So she can do it. I can do it.
I think they are, because they're a lot more jobs are open, so they feel like they need a degree to get it. And, you know, obviously they want to make higher pay salaries, so a degree will get you there.
I definitely do. Back when me and my sister are 9 years apart. She graduated high school in 2003. And back when she was going to school, a lot of people from her high school was not going. She was like the only one. And now when I was in high school and was applying for college, so many people was going. A lot of them didn't stay, but I think even here in Morehead State, we have one of the biggest classes of African Americans graduate in the spring. I believe it's like 70, which is a lot for what it's been. Also, our retention level increased about 2% in the last couple of years, so I think that's great. And I also heard a statistic the other day that was saying back in the 90s it was more African American males in jail than there was in college, and now that statistic is flipped. It's more in college than it is in jail. So I think that we are progressing slowly but surely.
I feel like there's so many more African Americans graduating because everybody has a place. Everybody's going somewhere and making their moves and to make their mark in the world.
I think so, man. I think maybe 20 years ago you got like one or two guys out the bunch who would, but now like all my friends that I went to high school with, a good chunk of those guys actually went on to pursue secondary education and graduated.